Shalom, we give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and shalom to the elect that's pushing out this word throughout the four corners of the globe in sincerity and in truth for the edification of the house of Dawadah. This is why we do these lessons. Shalom to you. Hope you're in good spirits. It's your brother Shema Ma from the Great Millstone Camp in D.C. So we're going to go straight to the lesson, and this is Psalms 81. I'll give the title a little bit later. This is how we do it. The title of Psalms 81, it says, God's goodness and Israel's waywardness. Always the same story from beginning to the end. There's always a difference. God is always good, who the world called God. His real name is Yahweh in the ancient Hebrew. And his only begotten son who died on the cross for us to be a mediator to Yahweh to bring us back. Talking about the house of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are the true Hebrew Israelites. So it says that it's always God's goodness all the time. But Israel's waywardness, they always scatter, they always veer off from their course like a sheep would without a shepherd. But we have a shepherd, and it makes no sense why we are drifting, because it's like we don't pay attention and stick to the details. But here in these last times, the elect will. You see, and that's the difference. The whole house of Israel cannot be saved because of their waywardness. Only the elect, the ones that slotted to be the leadership, the government, in the kingdom of heaven for the nation of Israel. To judge, to rule, to give out understanding, to teach, to keep in line the world, not just Israel, but the world. And this is what the world is needing, because the world always been off since the garden. You see, we was in a different place in the world, in Eden, but when we had to leave, we were amongst the rest of the world, where waywardness is an easy way to be. Let's get to the scripture. I just want to get the title because it's the premise of this lesson. We're going to go to verse 8. It says, Hear, O my people, right? Listen. Because there's a certain sound that you're supposed to listen to. You're not supposed to listen to every sound now that we're in the world and amongst the Gentiles. There's a certain sound that we must listen to or listen for. It says, Hear, O my people, and this is the Lord, always goodness to Israel. Regardless of what condition they're in, the Lord is always there. Right? To help, to guide, to teach. It says here, I will testify unto thee, O Israel, if thou wilt hearken unto me. That's all the Lord asks. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is one. Our God is one. There shall no strange God be in thee. That God is a power or a force or an idea, a thought that takes control over you, where you would go off. Because like I said, if we were living in a garden and we didn't need the tree of good and evil, we would know just good. But since we left, now we are subject to good and evil. So it says here, make no strange God, make no strange sound, right? And worship no strange sound, God, power. You're supposed to only listen to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai. Through his son Yahweh Shai, we could get back to the Father, because he's the mediator again. So it says, make no strange God be in thee, in your mind, in your community, in your house, in your life. I am Yahweh thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Open thy mouth wide, and I will fill it. Not with your thoughts or what the world give to you, and you regurgitate what the world say. Like, I think women should have the right to abort their children. No, Yahweh don't say that. That's you saying. That's what men say. That's what the world say. It said, but my people will not hear or hearken to my voice, and Israel would none of me. So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust, their own mind, what they want to covet, what they want to hold on to, the God or power that they're listening to. And they walk in their own counsel. That's the title. They walked in their own counsels, own mind, whatever their mind came up with. You know what? Let's cut off a man's penis and put a vagina. I think that'd be good for people. Or let's make a man have breasts augmented, make him a woman, make him look like a woman so he can marry a woman. So they can have a lesbian relationship. This is man's thoughts. This is not what Yahweh did. So basically you're saying God made it wrong because the way you think. He made you wrong because of the way you think. That's walking in your own counsel. Just look up this word counsel. Because, this is what it is. This is from the Strong's H4156. Part of Hebrew, feminine noun. It says ma wa I taza. Ma wa I taza. Counsel, plan, principle, device. Ya'ai taza. Ya'ai taza. The root word, it says advice, consult, give counsel, counsel, purpose, devise, plans. Now, before you get your penis cut off, you go in for consultation. So the doctor is there to do it, but he advises you of what the procedure holds, what it entails. And you say, yeah, that's okay, let's do it. That's walking in your own counsel. That's extreme, but these things is happening. You see? These things is happening in the world. It wouldn't be like that in the garden or in the kingdom of heaven, which is coming up. I mean, it's very simple. You're walking after your own counsel. That means the thoughts in your head, y'all gather, you, yourself, and I, or you, yourself, and you, and have a meeting in your head and say, this is what we're going to do. Sounds good to me. You got it? Me, you got it? I, you got it? All in favor? I second. I second. This is what it is. You're walking after your own counsel, your own advice, or advice of others who are not your power, where the Lord said not to have in your midst, not to have these type of counsels. Your counsel is with what he says. Hear unto me, the scripture says. Jeremiah 13, Jeremiah, the 13th chapter. Let's see what it says. And we're going to start at the 23rd verse. 23. Let's go to the top. Look at captivity is threatened. Why? Because of the counsels that men keep. Israel. We're not talking about the world. See, the world wasn't made for our sakes. The world was made for their sakes. not ours. Our world's supposed to be Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. That's our world. Our world is us. We don't need others. Salakia. We're going to start at the 23rd verse. And it says here, can the Ethiopian change his skin or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil? Wait a minute. Are you going to continue in this way under your own counsels? Look at the condition you're in. Look at the condition our people are in, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. Look at the conditions. Drugged out, abortioned out, broken homes. All the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, is upon us. Women can't even grow their own hair. That's how low we've become, where our vibration can't even produce hair on a woman's head. And she the loudest one in the streets. But she buying hair from someone else that can grow hair, what the world is. And that's why our women make the world great, buying thousands and $10,000 worth of hair. I heard Pepper from Salt and Pepper says she spent thousands on her hair. Well, that's where your money going? Right? Why is our money going to the other nations or to the world when that was supposed to be spent amongst us? Our dollar don't stay in our community. Our dollar goes out to the world. This is why our world, the Israelite world, is dilapidated. It's dilapidated. Look at our women, nails, hair, men. Same way. Same way. Don't have a window. They renting. The pot got a leak in it that they cooking, and they hold a bag, right? No window. Pot broke. Right? This is this condition of our people by walking in the counsels of the world, or other gods, or other powers, or other strengths. It said, therefore will I scatter them as the stubble that passes away by the wind of the wilderness. You ever light a fire, ash just go where the wind take it. That's how our people are, just every which way. This is thy lot, the portion of thy measures from me. This is all the Lord given us, saith the Lord, to be scattered, to be nothing, just riding the wind. Because thou hast forgotten me and trusted in falsehood. Our people trusted in the world's idea of counsel, or the world's ideas counsel them to go off. Very simple. Therefore will I discover thy skirts upon thy face, that thy shame may appear. We see this. This is what World Star was all about. At one time it was World. Okay, I can't wait to catch World Star. World Star. Let's look at World Star. What's the next? And it was our people being ratchet. And still to this day. Now we got Facebook and TikTok and whatever, Snapchat, whatever's the newest, latest. And it's all ratchetness. Adultery, murder. Girl just murdered, she fled New York or something. I think she killed 3 people looking for her now. Our people are gone. I got a picture of her. I just don't want to bring it up, but you know what I'm saying? This is what it is. Our people just in their own counsel. How many times I gotta say it, right? It says, therefore, thy skirt is upon your face, right? which means all your goodies is being shown, and they're not good, rather ugly. Nobody want to look at ugly goods. I have seen thy adulteries, right? And thy naions, the lewdness of thy whoredoms, and thy abominations on the hills and the fields. Woe unto thee, O Jerusalem! Wilt thou not be made clean? When shall it once be? We was a royal people. And all of a sudden now all we see is ratchetness and adultery and lewdness and whoredoms. It's just ugly. Hosea 4, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Hosea 4, let's get to it. Hosea 4, let's do 14. We know 4 and 6, right? I just said it. My people destroyed of lack of knowledge. What knowledge? Let's read on. I'm sorry. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their heart on their iniquity. And there shall be like people, like priests. And I will punish them for their ways and reward them their doings. Now the roles have been switched, where the world now seems the way you got to be this way, like the world. If you're not like the world, you can't beat them, join them type uh, 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 um, ideas or ideals. People are taking on this since we can't beat them and they're stronger than us. We might as well join them. It's the way I feel, I gotta do it. I ain't got no choice. This is walking in your own counsel. So let's start at verse 23. Hosea 4 and 14. Salakia. It says, I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom, nor your spouses when they commit adultery. For themselves are separated with whores, and they sacrifice with harlots. Therefore the people that doeth not understand shall fall. Right? Lord, He's going to let you dwell and bask in your wickedness. This is what you want to do. This is the counsel you've taken. Okay, I'm giving it to you now. Now you're going to feel all the stroke of the whip. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. And this is the condition I'm in. And the people who continue in this thought or this process don't mind. Where now you got a TV show called Drag Race. RuPaul have a show it's been on for 20 years. This is our people. Though thou Israel play the harlot, yet let not Judah offend, and come not ye unto Gilgal, neither go ye up to Bethaven, or swear the Lord liveth. Now, I don't want to hear your fake pleas to the Lord, because that's what it is. You say, Lord, Lord, and then go ahead and do more ratchetness. What are you saying, Lord, Lord, for? For Israel slideth back as a backsliding heifer. Oh, cow. Now the Lord, you ever see a cow fall? Sometimes they don't, they need help getting up. Look at a cow fall. Sometimes they don't get up. You got to help them get up. It's a sad situation. You be feeling sorry for the cow. But the Lord is saying, go ahead, keep falling, keep trying to get up. But when you do get up, are you going to change your ways? No, because it says here, now the Lord will feed them as a lamb in a large place. Ephraim is joining the idol, so he's just going to keep feeding you, falling, and can't get back up. He's going to keep feeding you that, because this is just part of your desire. Ephraim, so-called Latino, Native American tribes, even in the West Indies, Puerto Ricans and the Cubans and the Mexicans, so-called, they joined in the idols, and that Catholic Church got them locked. Where they truly believe Caesar Borgia is Jesus. That image is Jesus. They've been so destroyed. The Lord gave them so much whippings from the conquistadors and the Europeans, Esau, Edom, that they said, no more, no more, no mas. No mas. Roberto Duran said, no mas, no mas, no mas, no more, no more. That's it. I can't get this. I don't want to take this beat no more. No mas. This guy had a heart of steel. He said, no more. Their drink is sour. They have committed whoredoms continually. Her rulers with shame do love. Give ye, the wind have bound her up in her wings, and they shall be ashamed because of their sacrifices. What are they sacrificing? To their own counsel. I'm going to continue on chapter 5, verse 1. Hear ye, O priests, and hearken, O house of Israel, ye house of Israel, and give ear, O house of the king, for judgment is toward you, because you have been a snare on Mizpah, and a net sprang upon Tabor. These are strongholds in Israel. It's supposed to be strongholds in Israel. But because you go off, because you join down the idols, it ain't gonna be a stronghold any longer. When you read the history on Mizpah and Tabor, just look it up. Do the research. You are no longer, right, are going to hold these strongholds for the northern tribes. You're gonna fall because you are greedy and insatiable appetite for idol worship. Still to this day. And the revolters are profound to make slaughter, though I have been a rebuker of them all. I rebuked you, the Lord said, yet you continue in your wickedness. What's going on, northern tribe? What's going on, southern tribe? It ain't just one half. We can't just blame one and not the other. We're going to blame everybody. I know Ephraim and Israel is not hid from me. For now, O Ephraim, thou committest whoredoms, and Israel is defiled. They will not frame their doings to turn unto their God, unto their power. For the spirit of whoredoms is in the midst of them, and they have not known Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And the pride of Israel doeth testify to his face. Therefore shall Israel and Ephraim fall in their iniquity. Guess what? Judah also shall fall with them. We're all in this together. There ain't no us and them. These people are this and these people. It ain't me. No, it's all of the house of Israel. We're all in this together. Don't make it seem like it's one-sided. It's all of the house of Israel are still walking in their counsels because it's going on to this day. Proverbs 1 and 23 says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. This is the goodness of the Lord. Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand, and no man regarded what they were doing and the counsels that they were keeping. But you have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. None of my reproof. You didn't take anything I said and thought of it. Never has Israel ever considered their ways. I also will laugh at your calamities, and this is prophecy. Prophecy said that the Lord is going to laugh. You're not going to hear a big chuckle ha, 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 from heaven. You're going to see and hear from the men of the Lord laughing at you. The ones who got it right are going to be laughing at the simple. It says here, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as the whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, and it's upon our ass, is upon our nation, is upon our people, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they should not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They were none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. This is talking about the 2/3, because the elect hear the voice and do what it says. They don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. They don't regard it. Because they're in the world, they listen to what the world say to do. The wicked is reserved for this destruction. They are reserved to feel the wrath of Yahweh Hashem, the lash of the whip. They are reserved for this. But blessed is the elect that endure the temptations of the world, that refuse the things of the world. Let's get that. Call it a video. James 2, the sins of partiality, right? Let's start at verse 12. It says, so speak ye as, 1 and 12. Salakia, James 1 and 12. It says here, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Love them is doing the commandments, seeking the Lord, preaching his word, teaching Israel, and staying steadfast on the prize. It says here, for Yahweh cannot, let me see, verse 13, Salah, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh, for Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed, because the counsel sounds good. Me, myself, and I is having a counsel in my head, and it sounds good. I made it work for me. That's not thus saith the Lord. It says, then when lust hath conceived, when it was taken on, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. And this is all our people have felt. What's going on? How can something feel good bring you death? How can something of death feel good? So you got to consider your ways. It says here, do not err, my beloved brethren, right? That's the elect. Every good gift and every person perfect. Salaka, verse 17, James 1 and 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above and cometh down from the Father of lights. Most people say, come from the world. Now, I seen it on TikTok. I seen, this is just what trends seem like it continue with our people. Our people just repeat. We're on repeat. Where is new? Where is righteousness? It says here, of his own will beget he us with the word of truth, that we should be a kind of first fruit. Where's the new? Where's the new righteousness of his creatures? We're the first fruit of his creatures. Not the repeat, not what the world says. You understand that the wages of sin is death, but life comes through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I mean, it's just that simple. So you put all of Yahweh's counsel away and just with what you saw, heard, and was told, and you did it. Last scripture, Romans 6, and I want to read verse 6 in the NLT, make it real plain. Let's sum it up. NLT, Romans 6. We're going to start at verse 5. It says, since we have been united with him in his death, this the elect, we will also be raised to life as he was. Talking about glory. We know that our old sinful selves were crucified with Yahushua so that sin might lose its power in our lives. That's of the world. That we no longer slaves to sin or the world. The sin is the world. The things the other nations do, the things that the nations provide, the doctors that they give to you, the icons or the superstars or the ones who are on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, though that power that they hold and you look at and you reverence, all that power is gone now when you and Yahweh Shai, truly. That one world and we all together and we should love everyone, that has no more power. You lose, the power is lost because you're coming into Yahweh Shai, who died of this world but was raised in the spirit. And this is what our bodies and our minds are doing. It says, and since we died with Yahweh Shai, we know we will also live with him. We are sure of this because Yahweh Shai was raised from the dead and he would never die again. Death no longer has any power over him and over us because we share in that same inheritance. It says when he died once to break the power of sin or the world, but now he lives, and he lives for the glory of Yahweh. And this is how we're supposed to be thinking and teaching and showing and proving and giving and sacrificing for. We're supposed to be doing the same thing. So you also should consider yourselves to be dead to the power of sin and alive to Yahweh through Hamashiach Yahushua. Do not let sin or the world control the way you live. Do not give into sinful desires or the lust of your mind. Do not let any part of your body become an instrument of evil to serve the world or sin. Instead, give yourselves completely to Yahweh, for you were dead, but now you have new life. So use your whole body as an instrument to do what is right for the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And this is what we think, teach, show, bow down to, sacrifice for. Sin is no longer your master, for you no longer live under the requirements of the law. Instead, you live under the freedom of Yahweh's Ba'ashem Yahushua's grace to get it right, to get yourself back together. Get up. Wake up. Time to go to school. We give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom Akim. Aqua. Whoever may be listening, watch this video. Peace unto you. Do God's work.